Hitting one with another one. Let's go.
What's going on today, YouTube? I hope you guys are all having an absolutely wavy day today. Today I'm bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and I want to discuss a few things in regards to skill-based matchmaking and the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 player attention seems to be falling really fast. So there's been talks about how if you look at the concurrent players on Steam, that Modern Warfare 2 has failed pretty drastically over the past few months since this game has been out. So much so, the developers themselves over the winter break, the developers don't really put out updates and whatnot during the winter breaks. They're on holiday and, spending time with their families and whatnot, so they don't spend time updating the games. And they were quoted saying that the player fall off was a bit more drastic than they had thought, or something to that effect. I'll probably put the post up on the screen there. But yeah, so it looks like Modern Warfare 2 is dying, and it's dying fast, and Activision and Infinity Ward can't be happy about that, considering this is supposed to be a 2-year-old Call of Duty. Now, I don't really play Warzone myself, but I honestly feel like this could be a good thing, because if Warzone dies, then that just means that maybe, just maybe, Activision and Infinity Ward, or if Microsoft buys them, I don't know, but maybe, just maybe, the Call of Duty developers can focus on traditional 6v6 multiplayer gameplay, because in my opinion, and a lot of other OG Call of Duty players who've been around, who've been playing these games for years, like I've been playing Call of Duty pretty much all my life at this point. The first Call of Duty game I ever played was Big Red 1 back on GameCube in like 2005. So, I've been playing Call of Duty for a very long time, and multiplayer is the reason why I play Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty for Warzone. I've never even touched Warzone 2.0 as of yet. I have played a little bit of the DMZ mode, and I actually enjoy it, but as far as Warzone goes, it's just not my cup of tea. I prefer traditional 6v6 multiplayer. I like just getting in a fast-paced match, 10 minutes, get a nice little gameplay. I don't want to sit there for up to 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes playing a match of Warzone when I can just, in that amount of time, I can play 3 or 4 matches in multiplayer. I prefer multiplayer 6v6, and I think Warzone killed Call of Duty. So the point I'm trying to make is if Warzone was to die, and I'm not trying to come at you guys who like Warzone. I'm not trying to, start any kind of controversy and whatnot. So y'all be nice. I know there's a lot of you who like Warzone. There's probably a lot of you guys who were introduced to Call of Duty through Warzone in Modern Warfare 2019. But Warzone is not what I want to play when it comes to playing Call of Duty. Warzone is basically Activision trying to dip into that crowd of the battle royales that PUBG and Fortnite kind of had a little stranglehold on for a few years there, and then out came Warzone. But that's just Activision trying to dip their toes in that battle royale sauce. That's them trying to make more money with skins and microtransactions and all these gun cosmetics and whatnot. But what makes Call of Duty special is and will always be the multiplayer. Without multiplayer, like, Call of Duty wouldn't be anything without its original multiplayer. The original Modern Warfare put Call of Duty on the map when it comes to multiplayer. It changed a whole genre of shooters. The original Modern Warfare's DNA is found in pretty much every first-person shooter that has come out since 2007. It was a genre-defining game. It really did change the game when it comes to these first-person shooters that we're playing, and that was all thanks to multiplayer. So with Warzone dying, you know, maybe, just maybe, Activision will make Treyarch focus more on traditional multiplayer whenever 2024 rolls around and we get Treyarch's next Call of Duty game. I know this game is supposed to be a 2-year game, and it's stated that Sledgehammer Games is working on year 2 content for this game, an expansion pass, if you will. Rumor has it that it's going to be a lot of old maps from different Call of Duty games coming back, being remade and whatnot, but that remains to be seen. We'll probably hear something more about that towards the summer, more than likely, but that's a ways off. Now, something else I want to talk about in this video is skill-based matchmaking. So apparently skill-based matchmaking has been patented, and that patent doesn't expire until 2037. That is a long time from now, my guys. That's like what, roughly 14, 15 years from now, and we're supposed to be dealing with the hell that is skill-based matchmaking for that long. And you already know, once the patent expires, Activision or Microsoft or whoever owns Call of Duty at that point will more than likely just renew the skill-based matchmaking patent. One could hope that when it expires, however that works, that they just don't renew it and we can go back to having fun Call of Duty games. But that is a long time from now, and the fact that Activision has a patent for skill-based matchmaking for the next 14 years is just not a good sign for the future of Call of Duty. You know, I said in one of my previous videos that skill-based matchmaking is here to stay, and I don't think they will ever go back to ping is king lobbies, connection-based lobbies. Like, all that is dead. It's done. We're pretty much going to be dealing with skill-based matchmaking for the foreseeable future, if these patents are anything to go off of. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the whole skill-based matchmaking and the player count for Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 falling dramatically over the past 2 or 3 months since this game has been out. As for me, I say it's warranted. You know, Activision really think they can just get away with releasing Call of Duty as it is in these states. You know, like, you can't expect player retention when there are so many other games out there right now. You know, like, kids these days, like the younger generation, they find other things really easy to play. Like, Call of Duty is not the only way people can have their fun nowadays. At one point it probably was for a majority of the people, but there are a lot of other games out there now. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and take a second to like the video to really help the channel grow. And as always, subscribe. Everybody subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you can get notified when I drop. As always,
Y'all keep it wavy. Hit it one.